Alright. This level is so big and gigantic, it takes forever to load. Oh, that's funny. Come on, game. Here we go. Alright, so this is a really cool level. This is one of the job posting levels. A woman's husband has gone missing. He likes spelunking in caves, and he told her that this is the cave that she was going to be in, and he has gone missing. So we have to find him. And so there are several remains that we can search. There was one here in this corner, and so we found one of 4 remains. Now, the level is absolutely gigantic. I've already gone through 2 rooms, and then there's some enemies here. And then there's a 3rd room, a 4th room, a 5th room, a 6th room, a 7th room, and an 8th room. But when you find the remains, whoever finds them gets to recover a card. So there is extra stamina provided with this extremely long scenario, which is pretty cool. So we need to, we need to keep going and see what all is going to happen. So trap, we're just going to long rest here. Let these black imps come in, and then I've got a nice big chunky attack 12 wound stun poison trap right here, ready to throw at them with foxhole once I have the stamina for it and they get slightly closer. Over here, what do we want? Maybe I go late, we'll open the door, hope the monsters come in, and can... Maybe we can move in and get a boldening blow, possibly. What do we have here? Move shadow. I have 3 shadows here, so I could possibly move shadows and deepening despair. And then we need to end movement here to open this door. So I'm not super healthy though. What do I have item-wise? Okay, I do have my shields available. I've used both of my pets already. And I don't have any potions. So maybe... Okay. I'll move here and open and set a lot of retaliate. Yeah, these characters really could all use some healing. It makes me almost want to come back here, because if we come right next to this waterfall, we get regenerate if we end our turn in any of these hexes. And that would be kind of nice. I'm just afraid that I open this door and whoever opens it gets absolutely mauled. So maybe if that's the worry, I can go at 16 and play Barricade and Boldening Blow, and I can move my other characters back if necessary. And we'll just use Boots to go fast on Shackles, and we'll heal up to 12, and we'll set a lot of Retaliate. And if we're okay, then we're okay. So we open.
You ram the wall with your shoulder, and it easily gives way into another room beyond. You see an exit ahead of you, and a pool of water to your right that could hold something.
Alright, so we can go this way or we can go this way. This bear is going to move 3, so he won't reach, and these guys are standing still. Okay. So my fears were unfounded. And now it would have been much better to go really slow. Well, I already have a regenerate here. Dude, these guys can move a lot. Maybe I just move everybody. I'm kind of thinking I just move everybody back to these traps that I already have established. And there's the regenerate pool over here too. So I'll just move those two shadows in and this one back a little bit. And we can potentially get some use out of them. Now I wish I had Deepening Despair to hit that guy, but that's alright. Trap, we just... What do we want in Trap? We're gonna... I mean, some movement cards are good. Foxhole's really good over there. Maybe I drop Furry Facade right now. I don't have any use for the invisibility currently. But I will. Oh, I didn't want to place that right there. Go back. And place this down here. And now I've got a couple traps ready for a mother of all traps. Alright. Maybe I run away, get regenerate, bane myself. See if we can get a tip of the spear or something. And if these guys come in, a foxhole would be nice. But if they don't move... Yeah, if I move 4, I can foxhole. Even if they don't come in. And they do come in. Bear hibernates, the burrowing blades come in. So somebody comes in. Are they going to curse everybody? No, just Shackles. Shackles and Banner. Not bad. Not bad. And now... So I could go get the Regenerate, or I could hit both of these shielded guys for nothing. So let's go get the Regenerate. Snow Thistle. And now here... What do I want to try to set up for next turn? I probably just want a long rest, right? So maybe I just stay here. I don't want to be next to them. Because of these two cards. They're Descend and they're Crashing Blow. Everything else, they hit me. But maybe it's not too bad. This is a hard level for formations. Let me go ahead and give 3 damage to one of these. I wish I could grab the Regenerate, but at least standing here, it's hard for them to get me. Is there multi-target? Yeah, they've got multiple cards where they would multi-target me. Foxhole. Good. So one of those guys... No, those guys are both guaranteed dead with the stun in the wound. So... Long rest? I mean, I don't have to long rest, but this is also... This Deathwalker is brand new. This is the first level it's ever played. So, she doesn't have any really, truly amazing stuff. I feel like I want a long rest because I get the heal. I have armor that I could potentially use. This could be a dangerous spot for Banner, but these guys don't hit that hard. Yeah, I've got my Cloak of Warding to push one back, and the Parrying Gauntlet. I feel comfortable long resting these three right here. And then that just leaves us with Trap, but those guys are going to die. So I think I just come down here and combine traps into a Mother of all traps. And I ignore my negative conditions so that I don't lose my vein. Ah, this is worst case scenario for Banner. Oh, dang. I should have gone faster on Trap. I could have combined the Mother of all traps into one of these. But I'm not fast enough. Oh, the polar bear doesn't reach. Okay, excellent. So let's Parrying Gauntlet. Oh, wait. No. I'm going to undo. I'm going to push this guy. Because I can't push this guy, because it's only one. Yeah. I was right that I needed to, and I said it before he attacked. We have to go all the way back here? Really? Okay. Long rest, long rest, long rest, and then I wish that I could go back and switch, but that would feel like cheating. Okay, so Polar Bear doesn't reach. Very good. And now we push this guy. This was why I chose to accept the rest, because I knew that I had these. So I could save this Parrying Gauntlet. There's the hope that I could get one of my disarms with it, but I have a lot of not very good stuff, and, you know, I'm going to survive this. So we'll just accept that damage. And then I should be able to just come right here and Mother of all traps right here. And now that is a very solid trap, and Banner can like pull into it with a javelin or something. Can I move an ally? I guess I don't have that perk. So I'm thinking right now, yeah, I'll go ahead and suffer 3 because I can put it into this guy, and now they're both at 10, which is nice. And so with this 12 damage wound stun, well, I would love to foxhole it, but what do I even go for? Maybe I just move up and attack all 3 of them with magnetic shards, and I can buff up the trap potentially. And then I have javelin. We need to keep Banner safe though. I mean, javelin plus boldening blow sounds really good. Pull a burrowing blade in and kill it and disarm the other. The only problem is the bear. But I push the bear back with trap. I bane it with shackles. And can I run in or anything? Ooh. I could brittle with shackles. Is there any way for me to brittle with shackles and pass off my bane with my top? Or with my bottom? It kind of looks like there's not. But brittling and then pulling this guy into the trap would be insane. The polar bear. So is there a way for me to line that up? No, because I would have to brittle and like move in. I could reject the gift and step on the trap and get the polar bear. But that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Then we have to line of transference. And maybe just heal. Because I have line of sight on the polar bear. And then I can pull... I can step back, pull, and disarm. And then, do I have line of sight? I do have line of sight for Deepening Despair. So I guess I can just do that. Feels like I'm missing something here, but once we see their cards, we can figure out what to do. Alright, this is potentially... potentially troublesome, but there's got to be a way through. How much move on the bear? Oh, he's going at 13. Then I need to boots on trap. So we do the exact same thing, but with boots on trap. Although that may not even be enough. I could boot shackles as well. Although that may not help. Because I need to disable both of these burrowing blades. Otherwise they do a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't teleport in or anything on Deathwalker. You just did scenario 17 on digital. It's the puzzle scenario where you have to shuffle the characters on pressure plates. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It's bugged with trap, where when you move onto a plate with a trap, that does not surprise me in the slightest. That's an interesting scenario, but it's also kind of a dumb one in some ways. Oh, you were able to complete it. Yeah, it's definitely... You definitely do not play your characters. It's definitely not my favorite level. Is there anything that Trap can do here to help? I'm afraid that there's nothing I can do to help Banner Spear. Because it really feels like there's not. All I can do is move up and push these three guys. But I don't think that it helps me in any way. Actually, I don't even want to push all of those because now Banner can't do her turn. But this guy just moves here and hits Banner Spear and kills with just about everything. Dang. Okay. Oh, and I can't rolling disarm the polar bear. So I can hit him with this parry and gauntlet, but it... Yeah, and I got the +1 disarm too. Ooh, okay. Well, I went too slow. I did not play that correctly. And then now, I kind of screwed myself by pushing those guys back. Move 5 with jump. They're going to hit Banner Spear too. This is really not good. Chained by Spite really doesn't do much. I wonder if there's any possibility that Shackles could kill this guy before he hits Banner. I don't think so. And do I have any, like, ward ally potions? No. Man, I just don't have, like, any items I can use. Dang it. I screwed this up so badly. You get to do a level you've never done before, and the one that's after that. Depths of Delirium is just one of the absolute hardest levels in the game. Oh, of course, Banner gets... Oh, I should have... If he's just moving there, then I can use my gauntlet on him. So I guess I'll go back and do that. I was thinking he was going past. But, I mean, as I used the gauntlet on the polar bear, I said there's no reason for it. It's still really bad, though. I needed to approach this turn thinking more safety for Banner Spear rather than... Because I definitely could have gone at 6 and just gotten out. Not being able to disarm or stun or immobilize bears is just crazy hard. Yeah, I'm very curious to get to see how they implemented Depths of Delirium. Yeah, they need a lot of optimization. What? I clicked on the thing. I clicked on my item. It just didn't use... Wait. He attacks me before the parrying gauntlet? There's no universe in which he should get to attack me before my parrying gauntlet goes off. Okay. Well, now I can't win. Definitely cannot be losing 2 cards to damage in a single turn. Maybe. It's not doomed. But it's not good. We do have Trap, though. That does help. I really wish Strength of the Abyss wasn't bugged. Not being able to use that card makes Deathwalker a lot weaker. This is what we needed last turn. I want this burrowing blade to die. Although I'm not really going to have that opportunity. Let's just go into the bear. And now whenever I suffer damage, make something suffer. And reject the gift. And come here and air support. I'm not sure if I'll be able to air support from there. This guy should be disarmed, no? I disarmed him during his turn last turn. Why is he not disarmed? So I'm gonna have to kill him here.
Refreshing.
He 1,000,000% should be disarmed though, because I did disarm him. Oh, I was planning on running in that way. I forgot about that. Can I reject the gift over here? No. Okay, this needs to crit, but I don't have any advantage. No. What I was thinking earlier on Banner Spear was to come over this way, and then I kind of forgot about it. But if I come here... Let me move. Okay, I have undone too much, and now the game is being laggy. Let me move. So if I come here on Banner, nothing should attack me. Because I can move Deathwalker back away from this guy. And that will force him to go this way.
Refresh.
And now everybody gets hit over here, but we should be fine. Okay, cool. Now Shackles kills that guy at the start of his turn. Trap. Can drop Pyrotechnics. And we're getting very low. So, Deathwalker... I want to end here to get the regenerate. So, I think I just attack the polar bear. Here, I go as fast as I can to make that guy die. I could brittle the bear. Or I could burn at both ends him and heal up. What can Trap do? Oh man, I have just nothing. I have to long rest Banner. I can't stun the bear. I can't disarm the bear. I could give him a Bane, but that would be really slow. Okay, I can shoot the bear for 3 with Deathwalker. Relatively fast. I guess I can move this 1 damage trap behind him and push him with magnetic shards. And I can make him suffer 4 with burned at both ends. And we just hope that that is enough to kill him. What's this guy doing? Okay, he's hitting multiple. Good damage from Deathwalker.
Refresh.
Chain by Spite. I just need the damage to kill. But now, with burned at both ends, this guy's very close. And now we just need a -1 out of trap. I don't have a -1 out of trap, so as long as I don't miss. So is it better to not attack at disadvantage? I think it is.
Refreshing.
Okay. We're still alive, but it is not good. It is not anywhere close to good. Okay, Deathwalker. I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna get the thing in here. I don't remember exactly how you get the wall if you're not attacking it with push, but maybe I can just attack it and it'll be fine. Banner, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be rough. We need to get into this water and get over here into the middle and recover a bunch of cards. Losing 2 cards to damage is just so by far the worst thing that could happen. I think I have to move here and get Regenerate on Shackles. And Trap is also not looking hot. Alright, so Trap can go fast. And get this Regenerate out for Banner Spear, who will very gladly take the Regenerate. Shackles will also take a Regenerate.
Refresh.
And Deathwalker rests. So Deathwalker, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I have a move 4, so we'll just move 2. Shackles, we need the heal. Banner will step closer and heal. And Trap. Oh man, Trap is also in horrible shape. Man, I really was thinking I was in a good spot. I just completely misplayed that one turn with the bear. And then my item scammed me. And didn't give me the attack before the monster. Okay, Mother of all traps. I guess is pretty good. I need the big move on Proficient Hunter. But if I want to be accomplishing anything... Well, I guess I just need either Extra Teeth or Mother of all traps. And maybe... I'd rather have Mother of all traps. Maybe I shouldn't have let Shackles be so far behind. Because it's going to take Shackles forever to get in. Maybe I need to do the Suffer 4 on Hopelessness. But I really don't want to do that. Okay, at least right now I can't afford to suffer with burn at both ends. So I can move 4 and heal 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... You know what? I need to use shadows with Deepening Despair, I think. Which means that I wish that they were in different spots. But I guess at least here Shackles could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what I need to do. Because it really helps everybody else a lot to have Shackles over there faster. And then if I'm here, I can Mother of All Traps and put it up here by this door. And this feels like a super wasteful Deepening Despair, but I think it's needed. Ending next to this. So what is this? It doesn't even say what the special thing for this was. Just now I can attack this. Do I just need to deal 1 damage?
You push away the
okay.
To reveal...
Okay, cool. So Deathwalker can loot this and she'll get 1 card, and then she can teleport back to the others. Shackles. We can move 4. And heal 5. Trap. I can move in here. Make this. And Mother of All Trap these. Over by this door. And now everybody needs to go into the water with a lot of move. And we're going to need to find extra cards for Banner Spear to recover. Ideally. Now, Shackles. Now I could move in with the move 6 on Hopelessness. Otherwise, it's like 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, I have armor. I'm going to move in with Hopelessness and reject the gift. And I think that'll be fine. And I still have the heal with Racked in Pain and Reprisal the following turn. So here, I'll just go late-ish. Oh, I need to go later. 21, so that I'm after Shackles. And Trap, we need to move over that way. So it'll be a move 2. But we still have the move 5 on Trap.
What appeared to be a small pool of water turns out to be quite deep, leading into an underground chamber. The flashing of 2 eels glints off some bubbles rising nearby and illuminates a possible opening on the other side.
Okay. So we can come through here. Does that finish my move? It looks like that finishes my move. I probably have 1 point of movement left, but this is all difficult terrain, I would assume. What are these eels doing? Okay, going fast, moving 5, and so they'll both hit for 5. That's a lot. I'm gonna Fire Shield because I want these things dead fast. Oh, and I have to discard a card, that's right. What? Are the eels not going this turn? Jump Boots. And I can get to here.
Air is bubbling up from...
And I get to recover 2 lost cards for being next to this thing. So we'll get Meat Grinder. And Tip of the Spear maybe for the movement. That's still not very many cards though. And attack this guy. So I guess they're not going to take their turn. this turn, which means I completely wasted my fire shield potion. And I have to discard a card. But we'll keep the ranged attack in the move 4. Deathwalker just moves this way. And Trap just moves this way. We're on round 24 already. Yikes. Okay, Paralyzing Bite is not the scariest. I want Shackles to be the focus. Do I have 2 cards in the loss? I do. So go ahead and throw damage here. And then just heal up and retaliate. Now Banner. Yeah, I can't make it here. If I'm here, this guy sees 1, 2. This guy sees 1. So I just attack here and hope to get a disarm. Not a disarm. Oh, I have no armor. I'm really afraid that I'm just going to step in here and then be moved in there and die too. All right. Trap has move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not looking good. Okay, Deathwalker moves onto here. Banner, I can't afford to long rest. I have to just short rest and move here and hope that I'm okay. Shackles is totally fine. I can reject the gift. And maybe reprisal or something. It doesn't really matter. I guess I could long rest here as long as the eels aren't super fast and as long as they're not hitting multi-target. It might be worth risking. Because I like need the stamina more than anything else. Okay, that worked out. So Shackles suffers 3. This guy goes down. And then now I can... Oh. Move 3 isn't enough because this is all difficult terrain. Well, I didn't think about that. Man, this level is so tough. I could have just gone at 25 and played the move 4 because I don't need Reject the Gift's bottom for any reason. All right, Deathwalker
Definitely a...
gets to recover 1 lost card. I probably need Eclipse's move 4. Shackles kills, and now Shackles has tons and tons of cards. Okay, I need to play a move forward to get out. Dang, 6 damage. Man, I have to discard a card already. That takes a turn of stamina that I just do not have. Alright, we move Banner out and hopefully heal and hopefully don't die. I probably need to move a lot with Shackles as well, so I guess I just Racked in Pain this guy. And then I have to play the move 6, otherwise I can't get out. But then Shackles is in a rough spot. Deathwalker. I guess I just teleport. And that's no problem. I wonder if I can move the Shadow over. That would be nice. We'll try it. And on Trap, it just has to be... I can't long rest because it would make me discard a card after it, right? So I have to play Proficient Hunter this turn. Okay, this guy will target Shackles, but it's fine. Really, he moves on to the Escape Hex, and he kills. So it's the opposite of fine. And now everybody has to lose all of their cards. Because the stupid Lightning Eel moved onto the Hex. Man, having to discard after long resting is really dumb. Okay, it looks like it's going to let me teleport the Shadow in. That is really nice if it is the case.
Definitely a huge...
Okay, and it let me recover an extra lost card here, which no complaints about. Because I need that. Now, I really need this to kill, but actually very well can. Okay.
You swim up into a small alcove.
Alright, I haven't gotten to see this room
Is this
yet.
the spring you saw when you first got here? And could that bloated, waterlogged corpse be the remains of the husband? Refreshing water weaves its way.
Okay. So just moving one will get me to there. This is not where I thought I was going to go. So I need to be going this way. So both of these characters need to go back. was not really what I expected, but maybe it'll be fine. Do I have to go back through the water, or no, it looks like I can end my turn here and get through the door. But Trap does not have any stamina, even with just having gotten cards back. One, two, three, four, 5. Can I even do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can. So I think I moved Trap way too far in. Okay, it's letting me. Do I have one more point of movement left? No. But I have a stamina potion. And I can get back Caltrops. And maybe I can get over here and the level will be bugged and let me recover another card. That's really what we're hoping for at this point. Oh, it won't let me move the shadow in. Okay, then I should have teleported to a shadow last turn.
Definitely a...
But it's just letting me constantly recover a card every turn. That's the win condition. That's funny. So hopefully it'll be bugged for everybody. Man, stop making me discard my cards. It does make sense because we are like underwater. All right, this is 3 corpses.
Though it's...
And a card back for Banner. Shackles just gets a good heal. But hopefully move 3 gets me out. And then hopefully getting back over to this hex is going to be bugged. But we don't know that for sure. I do have a good Mother of All Traps set up over there. And then we just need big move cards. Since it won't let me move my shadows in. Even though it's indicating like it will. Dumb.
Definitely.
Well, I guess if this is messed up, I don't even need to go over there on Deathwalker. And I feel a little bad for cheesing the level, but not too bad. I would say it cheesed me back. Well, I mean, this is pretty cheesy. I shouldn't have really brought this Deathwalker. It's not helping all that much. I really feel like it should be taking me more movement than that to get over there, but no complaints.
Though it's...
Okay. Well, it is working. We're just going to sit here for a second.
Definitely.
And now... Okay, so Shackles still isn't in the best of shape. But my other characters can start feeling a little bit better. And now, do I want to go ahead and open this door? Maybe it's okay. Even once we open this door, I don't actually know, like, how we get out. I kind of would feel like I would rather open it from over there. So let's just teleport over to that side. Well, except I just made shadows here. We'll have somebody else open it, and then Deathwalker will move down and move shadows. After Shackles opens this door, maybe? Because as it is, Deathwalker really doesn't have much she can do. I think I'm fine. I can just move here, attack something once the door opens, and then next turn teleport away. Although it does seem very possible that I just die.
You're starting to wonder how many of these walls you can break before the ceiling comes crashing down. It hasn't happened yet, at least.
Okay, that's a pretty terrifying looking room. But they're not attacking. Nobody's attacking. So we'll just hit here, say never punished, and teleport away. Oh, he stole my money. And I do get cursed one time.
Though it's... You...
Okay, now Shackles wants to run and open this door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems fine. But if I move 4 and then I can't bane myself. So maybe I bane myself and just move 2 and then next turn move 3, but I'm not guaranteed to even be in range of any enemies. So maybe we just drop Hopelessness, because I'm not certain I can ever even get it off. But that would be sad. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's just move in 4 right now. And reject the gift. And Deathwalker, we will just go fast, Fluid Knight, and teleport away. Banner and Trap are both just gonna chill for a second. good. So shackles, move 4. Through the 1 damage trap, and I lose regenerate, but not the end of the world. Oh, one of those is elite and one is normal. I didn't even realize that. Attack this guy. It's really not attacking for much. The only thing this Deathwalker has accomplished is making the scenario harder for everyone else. I have gotten good loot, though. Mostly herbs.
You swat away the...
Okay. A very nice rejected gift.
Though it's hard...
Banner's just kind of stuck here for now, but not the worst place to be stuck recovering cards. Alright. I guess a little hit with Anger of the Dead. Maybe it's about time to leave here and hit with an air support. I think that seems sufficient. And then I can... Maybe I go late, Bane, and heal self. I'm feeling I like that. Tunneling Slices is good for me, because I'm going to move here. I believe it will open this door. It did. And now I can hit. Oh, I'm not in range. That is terribly sad. Deathwalker, I'm just going to go ahead and eat these. Alright, 5 damage. We're just never going to draw those blesses. Hello, Viral. Trap is just chilling. What are these guys doing? Yeah, furthest away. Oh, they do reach Deathwalker. Oh my gosh, he's strengthened and he one-shots Deathwalker. Oh. That is awful. I don't think I can use this. Didn't I take 6? Yeah, it says damage 0. Oh, that guy goes that way. That is weird. But he goes towards trap, which is good for me. So the suffer damage over here. Why is this guy strengthened again? Did he loot another thing? Heal myself and then bane myself. Uh-oh. Now this is not good. I've got to just teleport back over here, I think. So we'll hit this guy with a Black Barrage and teleport over here. I'll go for a late Javelin. What can I do on Shackles? Oh, reject the gift and shared affliction would be good. I have to play Line of Transference this turn. Maybe with Unending Torment. That sounds good. But this is very sketchy. Okay, Bear is standing still. I think I don't suffer because with him standing still, the best place for me to go is going to be next to him. I wish I had some way to force him into that trap. Deathwalker has to just hit here. Miss. And teleport here.
Definite.
Because we just lost 2 cards to damage. So we need the recovery. Good. That guy didn't crit twice in a row. But it's still really bad for Shackles. Why is every Frosthaven enemy the worst enemy ever? They can be a little tough. That is for sure. Okay, we get a little bit of damage. Man, how do I do this? Air support this next turn is good. I'm thinking maybe I move Deathwalker up here. And I need Trap to come and get involved. So how much can Trap move? Move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, attack this guy and push him and kill him. Okay, so 15 speed, Trap kills this guy, which is good. And then I can reject the gift and racked with pain, and I have boots. So the bear never kills Shackles this turn, but Shackles is getting very, very low. I'm gonna have like move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're alive there. Here, I guess it's just Fluid Knight. And unfortunately, I can't get the wound. But I can get an air support. And that'll be pretty good. Okay. It's looking up a little bit. Fast Bear is fine because I have boots. And I still outspeed the other guy. I could suffer 2. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Heal with Racked with Pain. And reject this Polar Bear's gift. Even though he's so graciously offering me a nice little attack. Okay, we get decent damage and move back here for recover.
Though
it's crazy how not close to winning this level I am. Reject the gift. Big damage with air support, maybe? No, not a curse. By far the worst thing I could have gotten. Alright, Trap goes in. That's where I draw the bless. Alright, he dies. My day was good today. Not... There isn't anything special in particular going on. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I don't have anything exciting this week. But I mean, mostly I have 2 children, and so I take care of them. And that can be very rewarding and fun. Oh, man. Okay, I do have this 9 damage trap. So if this guy gets closer, I can attack him for 8 with Foxhole. But I need him to get closer first. This is not looking good. Maybe I needed to just be running past all the enemies. I don't know. Is this bear gonna run to Banner Spear now? If so, that's not really good for me. I do feel like I can go ahead and suffer this 3 now. Into the bear. And I can brittle and wound him, but he's just going to... He can't be stunned, so... He's just going to suffer 1 extra. But I mean, I do what I can do. He's a big tanky bear, so... Let's see. He's going to attack for 8. I would rather him hit trap than Banner Spear. So let's move forward and place these 2 traps like this. And then if he's right here, and I'm right here, I can go 1, 2, 3, and hit him with Foxhole. And I'll be strengthened. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really change anything. Oh, other than it gives me an extra target on the Foxhole. So that's actually nice. So Proficient Hunter, Foxhole. Rejected Gift, Line of Transference. No boots here, though. So we need Trap to survive. And now Banner doesn't really have a way to fight this guy. So I'll just back off and heal myself. Oh, they're slow. Thank you. Okay. Good. Shackles is nearly dead, but I can grab this trap left here ever so kindly by Trap.
You swat away the flies
and we're looking okay.
Examine.
It's impossible for me to exhaust while standing in this spot. And I get this heal strengthen trap. Oh, I'm muddled though. I can place this though, and now they won't want to come into me. And they grouped up for this foxhole, which was very kind of them. Especially because this guy can be stunned, so now he's dead. And this becomes a better heal. And this becomes a better heal. And we're looking very nice. Oh, yeah, except that polar bear is still alive. He's still quite alive. Okay, this is running super laggy, so we're going to restart round.
Definitely.
And that generally cleans up the lag a bit. Do I just have the one shadow now? Round 37. Oh wait, not abandoned quest. Restart round. And that hopefully helps the lag. It's probably going to take forever though. This level really struggles to load. Okay, so this finishes a boat sled climbing gear mission for Trap. Eating ice cream and apple crisp, that sounds good. Is the apple crisp nice and warm? I'm trying to diet, so... Although I'm actually not the biggest fan in the world of ice cream, but I do love ice cream on a warm dessert. A molten lava cake or a nice hot slice of apple pie. And I generally just like vanilla ice cream. But I'm not like a huge ice cream fan. I like it less than most. But I love myself a molten lava cake dessert or something like that. Oh man, I was thinking Anger the Dead to wound this guy, but I don't have that. I guess I'll just hit him with a Fluid Knight. And back up. Then Shackles, we just chill over here and recover cards. Trap, this guy's gonna die to wound. This guy can't reach us. This door is open. Yeah, as is this one. So, how do we even continue from here, though? I don't even see anywhere we can go. Can we open this door? It says it's locked. Can we go through this passageway or something? I don't even see... where to continue this level from. I know we need to get over here somehow. I'm just not sure how. That's alright. We'll figure it out. We've got time. Okay, now let's go ahead and target this polar bear if he's going to come all the way over here. Nice. Alright, Deathwalker picks up a kill. This Black Imp is surely going to come in.
Though it's hard to tell at first, once you get up close.
Been bingeing the tier list videos for Frosthaven. Big fan of how rate each of the characters and explain your thoughts. Can't wait for playthrough, as you want to dodge spoilers and scenarios not played. Yeah, I definitely understand wanting to get to play the levels for yourself, but thank you for enjoying the videos. I do enjoy making them. I'm just really lazy, and I also like playing the game, so I've just been doing that instead. Getting seconds of your dessert. That does make me... I'm trying to diet. In the last 2 months, I've lost 8 pounds, which is not as much as I should have. But, I can definitely tell you I'm hungry right now. Man, Shackles was just right on the brink of death. Even with recovering these cards, he's gonna be stuck here for a long time. Alright, I can... I can't do all too much. I think I'm just going to stay here for a second. It's going to take me so long to kill this black imp. And then I literally don't know where to go to progress the level. I almost want to pull it up in Tabletop Simulator to see. Because I don't see any indicators anywhere. Oh, there's a wall here? Well, no, it's inspectable, but I've been through this green hex. I've been to these green hexes and through that door. And these green hexes just lead to this one. Maybe when you get both sides of this, it'll open this, but I don't think so. I really do not know where to go. Oh, and trap stamina is going to be an issue here soon. Okay, so let's pull this guy away. And Trap can move for this card recovery spot. Attack 5. Ow. That's alright, you're forgiven. Some green hexes by the imp. These two? Because I'm pretty sure these two just refer to this door, because I haven't done this one, but maybe. Like, maybe if you get both this one and this one, it'll open that. But I'm not sure.
Definitely a...
I'm still struggling to win this level despite recovering cards an extra like 20 times. More than I was supposed to. It's crazy how fast the cards go away when you're low.
Though it's...
This is a very good level for teaching how stamina works. and a very good level for teaching how Banner Spear can't fight an imp 1v1. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. I don't reach for a meat grinder. Oh, and I only have slow cards here. So I'll just back off and heal myself. I'll get closer and deadbolt him. Need more cards, and I'm going to need more cards. can actually underspeed his 5. Crit at disadvantage. Love it. It would have been so sad to crit him at disadvantage if he had shielded himself. Alright. We'll recover a fast card here. So that Banner can get out of the way and Trap can get there. And I think after this one, we'll move Shackles out. After a long rest. And if I push this guy here, I can meat grinder him. Can I go fast? No, I don't have meat grinder, but I do have disarm. That's pretty good. So disarm and get out of the way. Along with grab the thing. Long rest. And hit him. Ooh, a +2 at disadvantage. Love that. And now we just need a +1 at disadvantage to kill. Oh, so close. Oh, Trap could get it. Maybe. Not super likely, but possible. +1 at disadvantage? Yeah, no, Trap's like nothing but zeros.
Def.
Round 41. I definitely have not done this level correctly. Would be really funny if I lost from here. Which, I'm not gonna lie, feels possible. One more on Shackles. We'll save the move cards. Okay. Oh. Don't miss. Okay, good. +1, +1, +1, or +1. Alright, so let's see what happens if we go here. It just opened that one. Not any of the others. Move this over here. Can I move it up here? I'm definitely not supposed to be able to move that shadow there and teleport there, I don't think.
It's hard to tell.
We'll see if it'll let me teleport there. I doubt it. There's no way they would have put the level in and there's no way to win it, right? They had to have play tested the level. Let's go exploring. Man, the shackle stamina still doesn't even look good. Oh, I don't have forceful spirits. I'll just long rest and get it. Okay, that door's locked. I cannot enter. So it's got to be something over here. Maybe it's just missing a green hex right there.
Definitely a human male.
I still have control of this shadow, so maybe I can teleport there. I feel like that's where I need to end up.
Though it's hard.
I don't know. All right. Try to teleport there. We'll see if it'll let me. No, ending in this hex doesn't do anything. It did let me teleport here. Although I don't think it was supposed to. Alright, where am I supposed to go? This is... Is that it? Yeah, Deadly Pastimes 85. Hi, Ken. Okay. Look at all those section links. Alright, so we open this. Okay. This is stairs. Okay, I didn't see the green there. That needs to be... No, I couldn't figure out what I needed to do in this level because, like, I've cleared out this room and this room and this room. You're supposed to be exploring a cave, and all of this room, but there's just I needed to step on this difficult terrain specifically because it's a set of stairs to get you, I guess, over to this room. But like, there were green indicators here for this 11, and yeah, but this is the official tabletop simulator mod. It's pretty good. But now we know where we need to go. Although I've moved my characters away from there now. But it's also okay because the level is bugged and it's giving me back infinite lost cards.
Definitely.
You're supposed to get it back like a few times, and I've gotten like 20 back now. We're in the 40s of turns. Round 44. And with that said, I can just play Deepening Despair to get back over here. I believe this is where I finished the level, but just teleporting in here didn't load any of the stuff. But I can just teleport 1, 2, 3, and then get up there next turn. I do need everybody to rush over there, though. I say as I long rest both of them. All right, all right. Now we know where to go, and knowing is half the battle. Ooh, especially with invisibility on trap. Maybe I can just send trap in with invisibility. Although with just 5 cards, that's a little sketchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to give it a try. And just see what happens. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 with Eclipse. Run over that direction. And run over that direction. I could have Boldening Blow to move allies. Mr. Money. I was never the biggest fan of Mr. Money.
The cave gives way to open air, but the Imperials
3
rise
spears.
steep in all directions. No exit here. Just another set of stairs.
She'll be so impressed.
And are those tracks nearby?
All right. So I need to move some to get in, but just 2 imps. And I do have invisibility still. So this should be just fine. And I think Trap can just finish the level invisible. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there were always a bunch of really cool things to do on 3 Spears, but he was just never my favorite. I generally played him pretty tanky, I think. I almost always went tanky with him. Okay, so what are my things indicating? Okay, this is just a closed door. And then I guess maybe any of these hexes can teleport back. I'm not too sure. Let's just short rest in case we have to lose some cards to damage. And I don't want to lose my teleport because I can always teleport away. In fact, maybe I do that. Let's hit one with Deadbolt and teleport away. Can Trap go late? Not really. And we'll just run over in that direction. So Boldening Blow should be pretty nice here. Yeah, I've got line of sight on both allies. And can move Trap. Not all the way in here, but some. Now Shackles is very close. Deathwalker can just hit here and teleport out. I don't want to teleport up here because that might mess things up. So that's where I'm supposed to end, I think. Let's just go in here with Trap. What do we get?
Hoping to discover some passage out of this small valley. Instead, you just find a dead end. But there is a suspicious patch of snow on the far side.
Okay, just one burrowing blade. Okay, he's not going to be scary at all. And so we just need to jump down this snow hole next turn. And I think that that will do it. Or maybe that's going to put trap in that room up there. I don't want to lose Furry Facade, but I can't lose Boar Catcher. Okay, well. Actually, I guess I can, because I have Magnetic Shards. And it's still not my favorite. Let's send Shackles in to hopefully get some damage. I'll run in and Bane myself, and then I'll move next to them and reject the gift. And Banner just gets closer. Man, this level is really hard. If it's not bugged and giving you infinite stamina, you really, at the end, have to rush through everything. Yeah, this is my favorite level that I've played. It's just very cool with all the different environments and everything.
Sagging snow and, well, you're not sure what you were expecting to happen. But the whole area gives way, sending you on a familiar trajectory back down into the darkness, crashing on a family of boulders. Once you gather your pride, you look around and realize your blundering may have actually had a positive impact. You destroyed some boulders that were blocking a passage that seems promising.
Alright, so now we're in here. But did it not spawn my thing because I had put this shadow here?
Up at a wind passage in the rock.
Oh, okay.
You can see the faint remnants of sunlight and feel a cool, fresh breeze. This surely must be a way out of this mess. You finally found it.
Okay. So this is how we escape. But we still need to find the husband. Which means we're going to need to come back here, I think. I believe this green tile will maybe teleport people here. But that's okay. Trap was the one who was lowest on stamina, so we'll let Trap escape. And I'm pretty healthy, so I feel fine running in on these guys.
You stared down at the odd star-shaped tracks in the snow. You've heard rumors of a creature that could make something like this, but what is it doing here? And more importantly, how did it escape? Buried in the snow, you also find a small pack with a few provisions.
Interesting. Okay. I was not expecting that. But okay, this hex is still green. So we got some loot cards from being right there. We can go ahead and pain Simulacrum now. And what am I doing with Deathwalker? I guess I'll get closer. Move 2 won't be enough to get in, though. That's alright. We'll run in. Man, I wanted both those move 4s. We'll run in at 6 and attack. And then I should be able to run back over here to drop down to the exit tile, I think. Hopefully. And Shackles... Oh! Shackles doesn't have any stamina left. Okay, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. But I need to be careful. I need to make sure Shackles is going to be able to get out. But I don't know how to get out from here. Oh, this could be really bad. Okay, but granted movement from Banner Spear can be really nice. And maybe I'll just escape trap. Jump boots should help me ignore difficult terrain once. And then we've got some hits coming in from these guys. I'll just hit this with disadvantage. Good night, Viral. Have a good one. This is Deadly Pastimes. Scenario 85. It's one of the job postings. I'm going to run Deathwalker back towards the loot. Oh, wait. I definitely want Shackles to... suffer 3. Because we got a lot of health. And we put it here. And then now move here. And reject the gift. Into this guy. And this is escape tile. Oh, that was a lot of damage really quickly. All right, long rest Shackles. Oh my gosh. This does not look good. Maybe we just go in here and see what happens. Okay, heal card, and I think both of them played really good cards for me. Heal card and invisible card. So I shouldn't need to kill these guys. What happens if I move Shackles in here?
You follow the stairs back down.
Those do not look like stairs.
Here a river of lava flows, radiating intense heat and illuminating the room in an orange glow. You can see a charred corpse on the far side. Of course, they had to die on the far side.
I'm on round 50 because there are a whole bunch of card recovery mechanics for this scenario. Okay, I need to get this, and then I need to get to here. So that's 1 turn, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I actually maybe have that. Yes. Okay. Okay, we have it. We're fine. We're totally fine. Because Deathwalker can come back here, and she'll recover a card. And with that, I can get back Deepening Despair. These guys aren't attacking for this turn. And so with Deepening Despair, I can escape Banner Spear. And then here, I can just move to the lootable corpse that we need to get to win. And so here I just go after, and I move 6. And we've got it. Deepening Despair, and I just don't move.
Definitely.
And I get to recover a card. And then Banner Spear can treat this shadow as adjacent to this one. And get to the escape hex. Shackles can get the final piece of the corpse that we need.
Not wanting to cross that river again, you push through another soft wall and into a familiar-looking cavern.
I could run straight to the exit. I just don't have any cards left on Shackles. Shackles only gets one more turn.
You get close.
Oh, but I get to recover a card. That's right. I did forget about that. So I guess now, yes, I can just run to the exit. Because I have moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 turns of hopelessness gets there. And so here I can just Forceful Spirits and get out. And the only problem is if the Tunneling Slices reaches me, but I don't believe it does. We only had to cheat a lot to make it work. That guy got dangerously close. Let's see, if I short rest, I'm always fine. Lose a different card, I go as fast as I can, and then I just lose my card to damage on the hopelessness. Okay, very fun level. I'm much more prepared for the next time I have to play it, to try to play it straight up. Oh, I didn't finish with 3 or fewer cards. We got the Greed is Good challenge. We got probably all of the herbs that were in the level. 143 damage dealt by Shackles, 145 damage taken, 120 healing done. Yeah, we could have just sat there for forever. Trap, 25 experience gained. Meanwhile, Deathwalker, it was her first scenario. Like, she only used 3 items. She didn't get to have any of the fun that everybody else did. She took 19 damage versus Shackle's 145. She dealt just about as much damage as Trap and Banner Spear, though. Very impressive. Alright, it's definitely a fun level. Although they need to indicate those stairs way better. It's like
Utterly
rocks.
Exhausted, you march forward up the passage, finally emerging into daylight. You look around and see a clear path down off this mountain, causing a sigh of relief. One other thing catches your eye as well. A tiny wisp of smoke coming from a campfire a ways down the slope. You cautiously approach and find a human male fitting the description of the husband, sitting happily by the fireside, enjoying a roasted bird.
Whoops.
Oh, she sent you after me?
He asks after you demand answers.
Yeah, I decided that cave was way too dangerous and went exploring somewhere else that took a little longer to get to. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause so much trouble.
Whoops. All right.
You respond to the alarm, arming yourself to
Let's see. We get attacked. They hit the carpenter. We'll use a soldier. They're attacking for 55. That's crazy. Okay. And we got some wood. Man, Deathwalker got nothing but gold. That's so sad. She also got a full level. Okay, so what can we buy? We can buy a spyglass. And she did get the Ring of Night, too. We could buy a... Oh, actually. Part of me almost wants True Sight Lens instead of Spyglass. Let's do that instead, actually. So much for that metal. I haven't really tried True Sight Lenses, but it's an entire attack ability. And it also will work really, really well with Lucky Dice, when/if we get those. So, I like it. I like it. That can be really good. And now I just have wood and hide. So, no heavy sword. But I'm only at 30 gold. So, jagged sword it is. Metal scrap sword. Metallic scrap sword. I don't know why they changed the name, but they did. No corpse cap. We really want corpse cap for some frenzy potion, but I can get power. And, yeah. Corpse cap for major power. But now this Deathwalker is much closer to online. True Sight Lenses seem very interesting. Like, slightly worse than Advantage, but also slightly better. Can't believe I forgot to take the Trainer's Net into that level. We really need to go find pet levels. And this is the only level I've seen in the entire game that has lightning eels. Surely there's another one, but... Alright, level 7 on Banner Spear. Tri-thrust or lead from afar. Tri-thrust is really fun. Lead from afar if you have, like, a bone shaper. Could go back for hold the line. Nah, let's grab Tri-thrust. Attack 7 stun is too tempting. Especially because I wanted to play with Prism. And let's get Overwhelm. Works really well with Tri-thrust. And then maybe we'll try to play some Banner Spear Prism. I want Fleeting Dusk in and Shadow Step out. And I guess Trap got a perk. Shackles didn't level. He was very close. I'm 2 experience away from level 9. The level 9 card is really crazy. Let's get some rolling push-pulls. Okay, and we're ready to go. I'm gonna sell some wood to buy blesses. Because that is Deathwalker's retirement. We could get one more potion. What is Frenzy Potion? That's glancing. Okay, it's Corpse Cap Axe Nut, isn't it? I guess I'll go ahead and make that. I believe they fixed the deadly mixture. And so we can give that to Shackles, because it could maybe... I could see a world it would be worth something. But I believe I don't have the slots for it. Yeah, because I don't really want to take off the Pain Simulacrum. But maybe. I could definitely see a world where I'm playing Shared Affliction if I'm already next to something, and I could give it the disarm. I can see a world where Deadly Mixture would be okay. Also, if I have, now that I have Deadly Mixture, it makes Infection Purge playable, where it just really wasn't before because the item didn't work. Have I ever tried playing the later characters at level 1? Yeah, the first time I played every character, I always started them at level 1. And yes, Sebastian, I did finish the level. It's scenario 85, Deadly Pastimes. This woman's husband goes missing in a cave, and so you have to go spelunking through it. There are a ton of passageways and stuff that you have to find, and each time you find pieces of his you find remains of dead bodies, you get to recover lost cards. So it's a really, really, really long scenario, but you get to recover a lot of cards as you go, which makes for a fun dynamic, although it's a little bit broken in digital, at least currently. But without it being broken, we wouldn't have made it through, so I'll take it. All right, that is everything we need to build the inn, or to upgrade it. So number 1 priority is retiring Trap. 2 more boat sled climbing gears. And I have 2 available: Furious Factory and My Private Empire. We already bought Blesses, so let's go to Furious Factory. Dang, neither of these have Corpse Cap, which is an herb that I don't have and really need. Here There Be Oozes has Corpse Cap. Lightning Eels are more in the Lurker quest line. Yeah, there are definitely some job postings that have Lightning Eels. That one was just the first and only one that I've seen. Are there any other new pets that I don't have available anywhere? I have the Snow Imp already. I have the Rune Machine already. No. None of the available levels have any new pets, which is sad. Okay, we'll go to Temple of Liberation. No. Furious Factory. This is a decent level for Deathwalker, so we'll let her go. It's probably an okay level for Shackles. It's not the best for Banner, so we'll just take her out. And then Trap has to play, because he has to retire. And we'll give it a go. This will get Shackles up to level 9. And there are ruined machines here, right? Furious Factory. Okay, so I can still capture one of these even though I don't get a new pet.
A pool of warm water invites your party. You and your...
We probably want Wave of Anguish. And I just really wish Strength of the Abyss wasn't bugged. but maybe we'll not use Fluid Night. No Rest in Shade. And then one more card to change. Maybe no Summon. Let's see, with this setup, am I using any shadows at all? Not many, but I can bring in the summon for damage, which I like. One card to drop. It's just none of them seem possible. Maybe we don't need Black Barrage. Maybe we don't. Never attack an enemy that's already acted. Never exit a hex adjacent to an enemy except through forced movement. At least one card each time you rest. I don't like any of those. Add 2 cards to the lost pile before your first rest. Never play your lower initiative. End with a value of 3 or less. And trap, we don't care. We do want to edit the trap cards a little bit, though. Because Caltrops I don't think is necessary here. Exploding Decoy could be good. We don't need Furry Facade. Foxhole's good. Dismantle is good. Persistent Pitfalls is really good. And yeah, that'll do it. Whenever an enemy suffers damage, all other enemies gain advantage on all their attacks. Whenever an enemy draws a negative or miss modifier, treat it as a 0 instead. Maybe we go for the enemies can't miss. Because this is always going to be a hard one. This isn't the hardest scenario of all time. I mean, we're going to have to find a way to get the challenge. Is this the electric commons? You have to kill the machines adjacent? No. This one, it's very similar. There are laser beam things. And they can face like this way or that way. So once we open the doors, there's a laser beam that's here and shoots through this door, and there's a laser beam that's here and shoots through this door. And you suffer trap damage if you go through the lasers. And we need to... There are 4 power control consoles, 1 in each of the rooms that we need to destroy, and then that will allow us to damage this mysterious crystal in this first room. Yeah, my Private Empire is the really easy one. You did this one with Trap, Geminate, and Deathwalker. That seems pretty decent. I mean, I always love Trap in a scenario where you can just build up by a door and just wait. But we can't do that in the beginning here. Now... Oh, I don't have very much push or pull. I don't have any push or pull on anybody else. Because these things can be stunned, finally. So I would love to group 2 of them up for a Mother of All Traps stun. But that's going to take turns to get going. But maybe I can... I mean, we'll get my free stun. Or we'll get my free trap. I can place... The heal ward regenerates with magnetic shards. Oh, but the problem is if I want to group these up, my only push or pull on any of my characters is magnetic shards. So I would need to come down here and push up. That's very doable. And then Foxhole can give me a 2-target stun, which is really good. So in the meantime, we need to, like, reject the gift, maybe with reprisal. Have Shackles be fastest so that he goes here and is focused. And maybe I start with the magnetic shards, push this guy up. Come down, push this guy up. Because it makes it easier for Shackles to be focused. And maybe I go with Chain by Spite bottom to get some range retaliate. Then Deathwalker just stays away from Shackles so that I don't get AoE'd. And, ooh, okay, we can Eclipse plus Anger of the Dead on turn 1 to get wounds going on all of them. I like that. I like that. And so that just means that I want to do a relatively fast Magnetic Shards. And we say break. Okay, they can be retaliated on here. So, I think I stay right here. I activate my range retaliate. I set reject the gift. This feels like as good a turn as any to play my thing, except I don't have it, so never mind. I was thinking my retaliate potion. It just would have been 6 damage. Now Trap moves down here. And I push this guy on top of Shackles. So that I can reject the gift into him. Oh, can't make a trap stronger. We reject the gift. Along with our 2 retaliate. We get the 2 retaliate. Okay. We took a lot of damage there. But they're now all wounded. Now, I guess I just attack for 4 and make a shadow. So we want to try to kill this one as fast as possible. I have the fire, so Racked with Pain makes a lot of sense. Heal 7 puts me up at 21. And then what do I do? I could Bane myself to get one of them next turn. Yeah, I guess so. Heal 7 and Bane self. And the Bane goes over there, because right here my priority is just... Oh, dang, the fact that I didn't make a trap last turn really sucks. Maybe okay. Let's just Persistent Pitfalls with Pyrotechnics onto this 2 damage trap, and then next turn I can get 2 target attack 8 stun into these artillery. Yeah, that's good. They outspeed me. Do I care? I don't think I care. Oh, except they would push me into this trap, so I do care. Especially because it's already going to be a stun trap. So I go fast, because they're only pushing adjacents. Oh. So maybe I didn't care too much. Because I want the heal 7, so I need now to use the Snow Imp. Otherwise I get pushed into the stun trap. But I can just go right here. And they'll all hit Shackles. And my other characters I don't think care. Wow, it's 3 attacks for 5. Okay, we get some damage and a shadow. Buff up this trap. Maybe I should have had... Maybe I should have had trap take one of these hits. Okay, we just need this to not crit. Nice. Okay. This first room is scary. Let's see. I can get a 2-target attack 3, or I could get an attack 3 with curse. I probably prefer 2-target attack 3 into both of these. I just go as fast as I can. Maybe I want this regenerate trap. And I foxhole these guys for the stun. I can go down at 16. And then here, line of transference with a heal. Good. So, attack this one. Although maybe it would make more sense to try to be bursting a singular one. They can't be muddled, so I don't think there's any point in muddling myself. Foxhole attack 8s over here. True Sight lenses would go really hard, as would Circlet of Eyes if it would work. Ooh, Heal Trap is nice. And a Regenerate Trap. We'll just place this Regenerate Trap right here, and Shackles will get to it, but just not yet. And then we'll utilize this Dark. Well, we can True Sight lens it. Hey, there we go. True Sight dodged the miss. Beautiful. Okay, that challenge is definitely annoying. And now I have, like, nothing, because I can't get rid of this Immobilize. So that's not good. Okay, we're going to need some tanking. But I can move up and hit with Strength of the Abyss. It's not that bad. It's an attack for 5. I could Wave of Anguish here, but I would prefer to save it. What can Trap do? Trap can't do much. Yeah, I just barely can't make a Mother of all traps. So, I guess I'm just making an extra teeth next to this guy. And I could recover Boar Catcher and attack for 5 next turn. Okay, AoE attack 6 with push. The with push part makes the targeting annoying. I'm gonna go fast here and faster here. And now nobody should target Shackles, since it's just push 1. So I can make this here. Oh, I have Mother of all traps to spring it. Go ahead and deal 5 damage there. And then do I Stamina Potion Boar Catcher? Now it doesn't seem like there's a reason. I can just stay here, and Trap will always be this guy's focus, and he'll never hit multi-targets, which is good. Here, I just focus on bursting this one as much as possible. Oh, what a bless. What a bless, Deathwalker. Beautiful. Beautiful. This room looked horrendous, and all of a sudden... we're in there. Let's minor health potion. Just stay kind of healthy, and we can still ignore damage once on Shackles. Private Empire is the 5 rooms. You quit after each one. Yeah. You find it hard getting beyond the 4th room. I have entered the 5th room before, but I have never beaten the 5th room. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking that this guy wasn't going to be able to push trap. Okay. That's not good. Did it not give me disadvantage? I guess disadvantage doesn't help very much with the challenge that I chose. So this is now back to not being the greatest. It's okay. How fast am I? 30. It means that Shackles is always the focus, though. I think this is okay. Good. Good, 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 good. They're slow. Okay, so I can disarm 1. I could damage 1 and disarm 1. Okay, bet. I know what to do. So we will go ahead and suffer 4. And put it over here. And then we'll move 1, 2, 3. Grab this heal and regenerate. Oh. Okay, never mind. Not burn at both ends. Because we want this part to burn at both ends for the heal and regenerate. And the disarm. And to disarm here. And then now I can't give the disarm away, but that's alright. And we're fine. And then here, I will just summon right here. And back away. And summon tanks for me. Now, I wouldn't mind losing Dismantle. I guess I don't need Proficient Hunter. Move 5 can be nice. But I've got to move 4 jump with Boar Catcher. Okay. Still have 3 shadows, which isn't bad. I can easily get 2 more. So we will long rest. Shackles is the one I'm not certain about. But I should always be able to tank whatever they're doing here. And then I'm thinking I Magnetic Shards and Mother of all Traps. But maybe that would be excessive. Maybe I don't need that. I could Persistent Pitfalls. And make this a stun trap. Or I could just attack them both with Magnetic Shards. I'm feeling long rest on Shackles. Ooh. I could Persistent Pitfalls and Mother of all Traps and stun this guy with the bottom. That's actually really enticing. But it shouldn't be, because I would love to just set up some Mother of all Traps by this door. Or like 1 at least. Okay, I'll Extra Teeth Pyrotechnics, and then maybe next turn I just dismantle. Okay, they got this card again, that's fine. So Trap basically kills them both next turn, as long as it doesn't miss. Shackles survives this. And then has to use his amulet, but is alive. And it wasn't the prettiest or best thing that ever happened, but it's not the worst, I think. Finding a card to lose on Deathwalker is not easy. Or shackles. Okay, so I can Deepening Despair here, and I think just go ahead and make a new shadow. And then Trap, we just dismantle. And go for both. Then here, I guess I set fire. Deepening Despair, a little bit of damage. Good. Shackles. Make fire. And heal with Reprisal. And next turn he gets a nice heal 12. Meanwhile, over here, maybe this is wasting my circlet, but now I can drop Dismantle and not feel bad at all. Please let me make a trap, not make a trap stronger. Okay. No misses. That's just fine. I can go ahead and make one more shadow. And maybe I'll go ahead and summon. Make a shadow and summon. Sounds good to me. Here, I want big heals. And then next turn, I guess I Bane myself. And here, we just make some traps. And then we can Mother of All Traps them. Now, I guess... Okay, so now that I'm very healthy, I'll go ahead and open this door, back off, and Bane myself. I want to make sure that I don't get lasered in the face, though, don't I? And I'm kind of standing where the laser could be. That could be bad. Let's just hope that the laser's not pointing there. I don't know.
You burst into the room and are
okay,
shocked
looks like
by
it's
the
not.
row of half-finished machines neatly arranged in the center of the room.
Now, okay. The Mysterios cannot be moved or destroyed. Laser Spires cannot be moved or destroyed, but they can be attacked. When a Laser Spiro is attacked, regardless of damage, it rotates its cannon 1 hex away from the attacker. If the target hex is occupied or adjacent to a wall, the Laser Spire does not rotate. Okay. Wow, this is their move less, and they move 3. And what is this one? All heroes and hero summons adjacent to Laser Spire suffer 4. Okay, so it's not going to rotate. So I can just back off, set Retaliate. I'm going to get hit once. Oh, there's another artillery. Oh, man. And I don't have any way of wounding it from super far away with Deathwalker because I lost the wrong card. That's not good. Wow, these guys are tanky. Okay, maybe I will throw this Mother of All Traps on them. I wasn't planning on it before, but now... Move here, and we can't be targeted by the laser. And throw a deadbolt. So how much damage do we need to deal? 14 to this thing. That's not that bad. I wish I had Fluid Knight, though. Let's see. Strength of the Abyss. I could go late and teleport in Strength of the Abyss, or I could move up and hit with Forceful Spirits. Here, we attack with Line of Transference and run away. And if the summon dies to a self-destruct, we don't care. Latch on. It's pretty good. Yeah, they're all just going to latch onto the Shadow Beast. So we Bane this guy. Put a curse in their deck. I'll take it. And just back off over here. Oh, maybe now one of them reaches Shackles. I'm not sure. No, they don't. Okay, cool. Oh, my summon didn't get a go, but that's all right. We will move here. Was that range 7? Yeah, range 7. Yeah, I'm going to be long resting, so I can do this. All right, not bad damage. Now, self-destruct this turn could be bad. We drop Dismantle. I Foxhole the Mother of all traps. Into these two. I really want a long rest, but then if it's self-destruct, it's really bad. Man, these guys have so much health. It's also most likely that they just do... Well, 1 in 6 they self-destruct. I mean, it would just be 1 in 6 that I straight lose. And there are a lot of other rooms that I have not even started. Okay, I have Deepening Despair. I need to get multiple shadows over onto the power console and be Deepening Despairing one every single rest cycle. Deepening Despair plus... Deepening Despair like 3 times plus a Wave of Anguish into 1. We still need to kill some others. But Trap... Okay, Trap can build up a trap, open this door, and one-shot one of them. Okay, that's the win condition for the end. For now, we just need to clear this room and not die. Let's just take the 1 in 6. Oh, that is not a good card to see either, though. So... Foxhole these two. Oh, that's a bad miss. Miss on an attack 8. And then I move here. And both of these guys hit trap. Okay, they've taken a fair amount of damage. This is a tough challenge. Right, those rotated. We can ignore the artillery way better than most parties. So we have that going for us. I don't think the summon is something I'm going to be doing, although it can tank a self-destruct. Alright, I need to do big damage here. Let's see. How do we get here? So trap... It feels like I just make this a stun trap now. Or I can hit a bunch of targets with magnetic shards. That seems decent. Just hit a bunch of them, and we'll get to make this trap stronger or make more traps. Hopefully make more traps. But I don't have that many cards that actually do that. Then here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shadows, so I can make a 5th and attack really hard. Attack for 6. And if I can get just a +1, it kills. And then I've got Retaliate. I could do Reprisal bottom. Recheck the gift top with Reprisal bottom. Okay. Laser Spire in a straight line. Every hex is hazardous terrain. It is not ignored by flying and jumping figures. All characters in the path of laser suffer 4. Multiple lasers in the same hex increase the damage respectively. Okay. Oh, this laser is going to go that way. Oh, and I played push on trap. So that hurts the monsters. They did devastating tackle. I'm thinking I just go here. And I reject the gift. Because I can get a lot of really good damage here. It's not True Sight, because even if I... Okay. Now... we back off slightly. And we hit here, and then here, and then here. And I'll be able to push this guy away. A 0 kills, a 0 kills. Okay, 0 kills. I make this stronger. A 0 kills, and I get to make a trap, and it gets stronger with pyrotechnics. This is exactly what I wanted out of magnetic shards. 0, totally fine. I can push him twice and he dies. Beautiful. Oh, look at the machines cooperating. Unreal. And now we just reject the gift. And then there was one. Yeah, the laser goes infinitely through doors. And it is their fast special. Alright, so move all shadows 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Man, I almost shouldn't have even played Eclipse on turn 1. Alright. Deathwalker is just working towards getting 2 shadows up there so that I can Deepening Despair it. I guess. But that is something that I can do. Here, line of transference to get rid of my Immobilize. And then just move away. And here, make a Persistent Pitfalls and combine them. Self-destruct, but we're getting the lasers helping us. Persistent Pitfalls. combine. And that is now a 10 damage stun trap. And I will stamina potion now before I lose Boar Catcher. Transfer away my immobilize. And back up. Because of time and cards, do you want to split up and send 2 into another room? So my plan is that Trap gets ready to blow up this room. Deathwalker works on this one with Deepening Despair and gets ready to send Shadows into this one for Wave of Anguish. And Shackles is going to go do this one. And hopefully, and then afterwards we have to destroy this crystal. We have to destroy the 4 power consoles and then the mysterious crystal that can't be moved or destroyed. So I want to build up another trap, and then Trap can just back-to-back turns destroy here and destroy here. And that is my plan. All right. I need to Dark Fog. And then... Man, the only problem is that Shackles is going to struggle to destroy one. Actually, you know what? I think Deathwalker... Deathwalker needs to go for this one because it's less shadow movement. I guess Shackles can suicide for this one, though. And I can do that by baning myself and rejecting the gift of my own bane into the console. And maybe activating Chain by Spite before going through. And just being healthy. I think that that works. I guess the only problem is I need to make sure that Deathwalker is actually going to have enough time to accomplish her stuff. But she should. Alright, we get an attack 4. Good. Now 2 more attack 4s, I just need 1+1 in there. And Trap has a lot of time here. We can drop Persistent Pitfalls. So how big do I need this to be? 14 damage is nearly large enough. So I'm going to put a 4 damage here. And now this becomes 18 damage once I combine. And I'm going to put these 2 heal ones here. And so I can Mother of all traps with pyrotechnics and get a 12 damage. And that one's nearly ready to go. We don't need Call to the Abyss anymore because we've got a lot of shadows. Oh, I was supposed to do my ability to not lose the Bane. Oh well. That's fine. Oh, Reprisal could do really well. Also, maybe I need Shackles to open this door for Deathwalker. I just don't know exactly what this room looks like. I know I need to get down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's possible that move 6 is enough. Maybe I just go for that right now. Although, let's see. We Deepening Despair. And then I guess move over in this direction. And I can open the door the following turn. So let's have Shackles go in this room. Maybe Shackles can just kill what's in this room. I think I like that. Let's reject the gift and line of transference. And then if I Deepening Despair Deadbolt, I can start moving the shadows in that way. I like that more. I like that more. And then Trap is just going to play with his traps. So we move in here.
As alarms blare, you push into a seemingly empty room.
This is not that bad.
The brief respite, but then machines drop down.
This is not that bad. Target furthest away and self-destruct. Dude, do I want to be self-destructed on? Oh, I don't have a choice. Okay, so we're gonna get self-destructed on. But that's fine. I have plenty of health to tank a self-destruct. Pyrotechnics and Mother of all traps, these 3. And I will put this one down here. Good morning, Anomaly. Make it 12. Deepening Despair here. True Sight so that we don't miss. Well, I don't need the True Sight here. I have a Glancing Potion. Okay, and we crit. So now just 1 damage kills that. And we can move these towards this one for a Wave of Anguish. Actually, I might be remembering how we finished this scenario incorrectly. Does it make a Steel Automaton? Here it is. When all 4 cabinets have been destroyed, read 72.3. Which is almost the page I was on. I was on 74. Okay, we're going to have an elite Steel Automaton we need to kill. And we're monster level 7? We're monster level 7, so an elite Steel Automaton. is going to be 36 health, 4 shield. I'm glad I saw that. So we need to get like a 36 damage trap, not a 12. But that's okay. We have plenty of time. I get self-destructed on here. I can reject the gift into this guy. And then we take 9. Like, whatever. Now, we're not ready for Wave of Anguish. I have Strength of the Abyss. I think I just hit this guy with the Forceful Spirits, right? And maybe I just move my shadows with Wave of Anguish. We want to get away from this artillery, but Deathwalker has the range to deal with these. It's no problem. Trap has the time to build up traps. And so then Shackles, we just deal with a Blade Spinner, but like Shackles fighting a Blade Spinner, that's easy. So maybe I want to disarm him. I'm not below half for Rack with Pain. I can burn at both ends in Reprisal, and then I can either disarm him or suffer and make him suffer. They're lasering, which is good. This is going well. I feel like there's a lot of potential for the lasers for some good damage in this. But never really utilized it. I had a really cool turn where there were a bunch of Ruin Machines right here, and Trap played the Magnetic Shards card, attack 3 targets for 2 with push, and I was able to push them into the laser, and 2 of them just died to the attack 2, but then the last one died to suffering 8 damage from being pushed into the laser, and that's how we got this line of loot. It was very satisfying. Alright, laser gets 4 damage for me. Trap is just going to combine these. And I guess I put him right here. Although, I don't want it to combine with this 12 damage one. I shouldn't have put the 12 damage one right there. I guess it can combine, can't it? Because I want to build a really big one for the Steel Automaton, and now that's a 30 damage trap. And that works just fine. So if I activate Reprisal, that seems pretty good. Activate Reprisal, then I can suffer 4. Then he can suffer 2. Then he can suffer 4. And then I have a major health potion. I don't even need it. And he can suffer 2. How much did I take? I took 3. I'm going to save the Pain Simulacrum because I might want it in destroying the thing down here. Move my shadows closer. And I'm feeling really good about this. Do I have line of sight from here to there? No, I don't. But we'll have time to move. Alright. I can just hit him with the Strength of the Abyss. It's an attack 6. And I have Glancing Potion, so it can't not kill. And then I'll just heal up. Or run away from the artillery. And we long rest. Attack 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, right now it's going to hit Deathwalker. I would have to lose Dark Fog if it crits me. I'm fine with that. Oh. That guy just dies. So if I go here, there's no line of sight. I lose out on the heal 7. But I think I just back both my characters away now. And we don't get attacked at all. And that has to be better. Trap. We could drop Mother of All Traps now. Maybe not yet. We need to hold on to Foxhole. If I drop Mother of All Traps, then I don't need Magnetic Shards. We have to have extra teeth to combine. I want to get one more Magnetic Shards out. But maybe I can't afford it. I did not want to put that 1 damage trap there. That's fine. We will Boar Catcher extra teeth, and this becomes 34 damage. Or Boar Catcher Pyrotechnics. And it becomes 37 damage once we extra teeth. Although I'm starting to get low on stamina at that point. It was 36 health? I'm not gonna have any way to force the guy into the trap. I'm gonna have to attack him with Foxhole and not miss. But all of these cards don't miss. Oh, I can make a Pyrotechnics. Okay, we're gonna definitely want to do that. Make a Pyrotechnics for the Strengthen. If I can find the time. Man, the trap stamina is just so low. It's crazy. Alright, we have the 30 wound, poison, stun. That is ready to go. And we have a strengthen trap out. I need to be careful still. So Deepening Despair here always kills, and then move Shadows next to this one. And we're just about ready over there. Here I'm just making a 4 damage trap. And then I rest and I lose Mother of All Traps. And so we have 5 damage of traps. And then I'll be at 4 cards, so I'll have 2 turns. So I can make a 7 with Pyrotechnics Boar Catcher. And then that makes 12 with extra teeth. And then I have 3 cards. And so then I go with 12. And that seems fine. So we're going in like 4 turns with traps, something like that. Which means that Shackles needs to be getting down here to do his business. Did I lose both of my good heal cards? Oh, I lost all of my good heal cards. And this thing is pointing... Okay, cool. It is now pointing out of the way. Not loving everything that's happening right now. That goes down. This goes over here. This goes here. Bring these closer. Although it's going to take a long time for those to get close enough. Man, the fact that it's like a super tanky steel automaton is so annoying. Okay, so I will heal now. We're at 17 health. Don't know exactly what this bottom room looks like, but if I'm right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 probably gets me to the end of whatever that is. Deathwalker can start moving a shadow over this way, and then when I Wave of Anguish, that can be extra damage towards shackles and or towards trap. So I think I just Bane myself and get closer. And we're probably going to take some Deathwalker help towards shackles. But Dark Fog is doing a good job of that. Oh, Brittle the Automaton. That definitely could work. I was planning on kind of just sacrificing shackles, like sending him in to destroy his thing, and if he dies, you know, he dies. Which is why I wanted Trap and Deathwalker to be able to take on the Automaton. Although Deathwalker, like, it doesn't do anything to it. Oh, I can keep Mother of All Traps. And drop Pyrotechnics. Because I'll have... Then I can't strengthen. But as long as I don't miss, it's fine. So if I get 9 and 4, that's 13. And that's just about enough. But I can just do that next turn. Yeah. Alright, let's see this room.
You open the door.
Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I expected.
Gates waiting to block off your path.
Although that's pointing right at Deathwalker. So I don't love that. Oh, it's just a normal there. Okay, if I have move 6, I do make it all the way to the thing. So I'm going to not open the door on this turn. I think I just long rest here. Yeah. 100%, 100%. Okay, we're in really good shape. Did I do my ability? No, I didn't do my ability. Dang it. We gotta go back to the beginning. Okay, Shackles needs to ignore his negative conditions. Right here. That's the second time I forgot to do that. In this scenario. And we lose Reprisal. Now I have no heal cards left on Shackles, but it's fine. We don't need them. So we're Bane, so I can reject the gift with Hopelessness. I can Long Rest to move a Shadow. And I can Extra Teeth with Mother of All Traps. So first Hopelessness. I run in next to this thing, and I suffer 4. And now I reject the gift. And now my Bane goes off. Into the altar. I can Mother of All Traps, remove the 1, and the heal trap. Put those there. And combine them with Extra Teeth. Put them right by the door. From here, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Does Foxhole not reach? I can open the door with Extra Teeth to move the trap in. Does it still not reach? Uh, 3 damage. Can we see more than 3 damage, maybe? Five damage, beautiful. Pain Simulacrum. And this thing goes down. And now maybe Shackles can even get out. Okay. Trap might not be able to reach, which is going to be really awkward. If that's the case. Because it should be here, and if I'm right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 on Foxhole. But I think my bow will reach. I think it's fine. Now the initiative on Trap is awful. So do we just go here? I think we just go here. We send it. Shackles, unfortunately, is just going to go down, and he wasn't able to get any pet. I was just never close to a Ruin Machine that was low enough, and I didn't feel like I had the stamina to activate Chain by Spite. But these guys dying to self-destruct is really nice. Trap. Extra teeth.
You knock through the door.
Don't need to destroy that. Can I increase my range for Foxhole? No, I cannot. 1, 2, 3. Man, I really should be able to do that. Then, if I can't do that, this is lost. Actually, I probably need to restart the round. Just because Foxhole is 2 target, it doesn't let me increase the range. Really annoying. Although I could have just upgraded that bow at any point in time. I think I need to play different card on trap. Did I short rest here? Oh. Damn it. I need to go back even further to Trap's previous turn. And I need to open the door. But then I don't think that I combine the trap all of the way. Okay. So this is what we can do. We can combine these 3. Put them right here. And then Trap can move here and open the door. Combine these and move them in. The thing is, Trap has to survive. Wait, do I have Boar Catcher? Will it let me use the ooze to wall off? Because I can put this, like, here. And that will work. Oh, but even if I wall off, it wouldn't matter, because this guy jumps over me. But I get attacked for 3 and 5, and I have 12 health. Oh, I didn't Mother of All Traps. Why is it taking me that far back? I think Deathwalker is going to be just fine. She can also grab the Strengthen. It's a lot of responsibility for just a puny level 3 character. Come in with a level 8 and a level 9, and she's the one who has to be responsible. Okay. I think we're set up for it to be okay. You lost this scenario yesterday because you were 1 HP short. I hate when that happens. Can't remember the name of it, but it's the one where there's a long corridor of 4 rooms and all have to escape. The Dead Mile? Does it have living spirits? Oh, we dodged the crit on trap. Okay, boar catcher foxhole. Oh no. I have to lose mother of all traps on the short rest. No. Well, it doesn't make a difference between those two. I simply can't afford a long rest. I'll always lose. So I move here and I attack both of these. I won't die to the damage, but then I have to drop boar catcher. And I might not be able to get the trap into the thing. And we already know that shackles can't really get out here. I could move 6, suffer 4, but I don't think... Man, Trap spent all this time building up these traps, and it's not even going to be enough. Oh. Dang. He outsped Trap. Did I have boots? I did have boots. Okay, I needed to use boots. But it might not have made a difference at all. Actually, I needed the trap to not be placed right there. If we lose this, we can go back to the door turn and not place that so far away. Oh, I can't stun them both from here. Trap's top card is the miss. Trap's top card is the miss. After all of that time. Well, oh, I was supposed to power push in this. Okay. Power potion would make that kill. What was that? That was a 0. But there's no way Deathwalker can kill the boss now. Let's see. If the trap were right here, no. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go back and not make this 30 damage trap. But that's going to be a task for tomorrow. I'm tired. It's definitely winnable. I'm just going to have to go back like 5 turns, which is annoying. But I'll have to go back 5 turns. Trap has to open the door strengthened, which we can do. We have this strengthened trap. It's just really annoying that I have to open the door and move the trap in after I open the door. Which means that I shouldn't even be going for that at all. What I need to be going for is Deathwalker, because Deathwalker can just, if I can just get this shadow over here, that needs to be the whole focus, is getting 2 shadows over to this to get 2 Wave of Anguishes with the power potion in it into this. We know that Shackles now can go and destroy his altar super, super easily. And so Trap just focuses on building up the trap. Deathwalker gets to hit this for 4, and then for 4. Yeah. So it's very, very doable. Maybe we'll just go back to, like, here. And if Trap's only goal is going to be to kill the Steel Automaton, I can save my push card for it. And then it doesn't matter if I miss. Okay, so Deathwalker is working on moving that shadow down. I think I even just long rest here, because we won't need Strength of the Abyss. Trap, this might not be back far enough. Because we don't have magnetic shards. Shackles, we know, runs down there and handles himself just fine. The priority is just getting this shadow into place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. That trap is now big enough. We just need to stall on trap. And I need to move this shadow closer. Although, could I have just made a new shadow? It doesn't matter, because now a move 3 gets it there. So Trap can get closer, and then Trap can open the door with Boar Catcher, and then Trap can long rest. And so Deathwalker moves shadows closer. My Deathwalker positioning might not be perfect. Oh, and did I just laser all of my own characters? Yes, I did. They don't care that much. this maybe doesn't work. Because I can Dark Fog and move one in. And then Rest and Dark Fog and Wave of Anguish. So on this Rest, I could lose Forceful Spirits. Then I can Rest, or Dark... Okay, so I'd have to open the door right now. But okay, so I Dark Fog, and then I Rest, and I lose Forceful Spirits or Deadbolt. And then I Dark Fog and I Wave of Anguish, and the cards I have in hand are Deepening Despair, Forceful Spirit, or one of these two. And so I move up, and I hit with Deepening Despair. And so that's 1, 2, 3 turns away. If Trap opens the door, then Long Rests, then goes with Foxhole. He can do that. And that's how we win. The problem is that Deathwalker is being shot by this thing. So I guess I need to move 4 and push the Laser Spire away. But we can do that. So we have to open the door here, and we need one of these. We need this move 3 with Mother of All Traps. Losing Boar Catcher is fine. How late can I go here? No. But I'm long resting next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we push that away. I feel like Trap could still miss the kill.
You knock.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I place this here, does he just go next to Trap? Yeah, this Trap is very under-geared. He definitely could / should have some better stuff. Alright, well, there goes Shackles. But he takes out both of the monsters with him. And he dies on his own terms. Curse that Ancient Spire. Okay, we have to short rest. We have to lose Forceful Spirits or Deadbolt. Well, there's actually nothing I can do now. Yeah, I mean, I just had to lose one of those 2 cards. So it was a 50-50 that I would get one of them. Well, no, it was better than that. A 50-50 and then a 2 and 3. But now I can't move this shadow, so I can't have 2 on it. Deepening Despair could crit? But I don't have line of sight, do I? No, I don't. So I don't think it's possible now. Maybe if Wave of Anguish crits and then a default attack for 2 crits. Because the problem is that Trap doesn't have stamina to survive. So Deathwalker's just like standing in the wrong hex. And moving this for 3, it doesn't reach. And then I can't Deepening Despair. But maybe the last modifier is crit. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, I did Power Potion. That's a 0. I feel like the next one is a +2. Is this a +2? Yeah. And is this a +1? Oh, no, it's not. So we need the +2 over there. Well, it doesn't matter. That is so sad. For a while, I played this scenario pretty well. I'm sure it's still fixable somehow. He steps in my strengthen trap. Of all places. Damn. I really didn't think of all of the characters that Trap would be the one that struggles to hit this. If I had just ever upgraded this crude bow so that Foxhole would be able to reach from the doorway. Yeah. This room really isn't scary. What I should have done is just sent Shackles in here a long time ago to destroy the power console, because I kind of stalled. I mean, we came and cleared out this room with Shackles, and that worked really well. And I could have just come and cleared out this room with Shackles, I think. Because by the time he... I mean, from here to here, the fact that his move 6 suffer 10 just instantly gets it is really good. I mean, it makes it really easy. So we'll come back here or something. Round 23. Yeah, we'll go back to round 23 when we start tomorrow. And I bet it's salvageable. Although maybe not. 23 seems like it wasn't very far ago. Maybe we just have to start the level over. That's sad. The side doors, I don't think so. Because, like, this side door is just so far away from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It seems much better to me to come back to this main room. It's like 1 or 2 extra turns of movement, but then you can go all the way there. And you don't have to worry about, like, self-destruct on the turn you open the door. Four turns ago. Yeah, I think it was lost 4 turns ago. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Have a good day, everybody.